Hello everyone, it is I, Ravenwood, and welcome back to the Random Fandom on the Shelf. Okay, I finally did that correct. It's been how many videos? And it's cold. Well, not too cold. It's cold enough for me to use a blanket. I honestly should probably be wearing a coat or something, but I'm indoors. So, here's Shockwave. Again, so this is Shockwave Part 2, but it's the Generations Selects Shockwave. That's cool. So here's Generations Selects Shockwave, the gray one. Now I'm not certain why this paint is or this version of Shockwave is popular. I think of two reasons why it is popular. It's either from an exclusive look that he was once in a comic book or at a convention or something. Not entirely sure as to why he's gray. Just know that they decided to make Shockwave gray. People like him. And for some reason, he's more cheaper than the actual purple Shockwave. I don't know why. They have Ironhide repaint / remote characters like Ratchet and a quintessential drone that are much cheaper than the actual Ironhide. Either that or it's just hard to find an Ironhide. So, yeah. Or at least for me. They don't restock the Ironhides. I don't know why. But here's Shockwave for you. Anyways, so I'm going to transform, not de-transform, but I'm going to transform him back to his robot mode. And I'm going to take these pieces off and I'm going to show you guys the scooter thing that's on the back of the box. The instructions didn't come with hey, here's how you do it. But it was a, hey, here's how you do it thing. So, yeah. Anyways. Popping this off gently. Gently pop this off. Because while it's true that it was much cheaper for me, personally. I did get them off of Walmart, I think. Yeah. But while it's true that it was cheaper for me, while it's true that they're very they're very sturdy and firm and whatnot, but I'm afraid, part of me is I know it's made out of plastic, so they could potentially break. Same thing with the little pieces here that snap together. They're strong, but they could potentially break. Anyways. So, you have this out like this, and so you don't want it, you need to have it upside down like this, so for the scooter, right? But you don't want it together just yet. It's actually surprisingly a lot easier to put the thing together first and then close them together on both ends. But I'll show you the scooter here in a second. Here's another piece of the scooter. All the pieces essentially for Shockwave can be used for the scooter. Now, likewise, here's his gun mode. This collapses down like that. Put his arms to the side. Close that, clamp that shut. You don't necessarily have to close that. put this down. Plugged it into his back firmly, like so. Now he looks like this. Now we're ready for removing. Wait, hold on. Remove the hose. That's going to be important. I'm almost. Oh. Anyways. This scares me, okay? Every time I detach these things, the little thin pieces, I'm afraid it might snap. But they're strong. Make sure the legs pop out automatically, but the legs will pop out and they will do that for you. So make sure that you line them up just like that. Close this down, and this is what I like about the legs. Or rather, yeah. I can do that on the same thing. On the same side. Same side. There we go. See? And then you rotate the legs facing forward. Oh, my nose is itchy. Now, and this is what's cool about this. It's optional to just to close the fin down just like that. I realize there's a streak of light is just coming right down in the middle of the screen there. But I like them out. However, since they're going to be on this shelf right here, you may want to move that out. Now put the hose, attach those to the backpack. Or if you want to attach to the backpack, you can attach it to the arm. Just make sure the arm is facing this way. And then plug it right underneath there. Right where it belongs from the start. So now, you probably noticed something different. He does not have a head. So that's okay, because remember how he transforms? His head's right there. So what we're going to do is pop the chest out. Now his head's at his chest. Okay, rotate it out like that. Close his chest exactly that, and you hear that nice snap sound. It means that his head's in place. Wiggle his head just to be certain that he's all right. There we go. Okay, that's how you transform him back into robot mode. To double check his knee joints, can do that and do that. It kind of looks kind of cute with all the armor on. But there you go. There's Gray Shockwave, or Galactic Man. Scooter. Back to the scooter. We take this, fold in like that. Just like that. You fold it in. Take the other one. Fold the wing in. Show you what it looks like up close. It needs to look exactly like that. Now you take the scooter, and you make sure you spread the legs like this. Make sure that you gotta find the right one too. This one will go onto this one. And it needs to go the top hole. Yeah, that top hole right there needs to go on top of that pig. Peg, not pig. The pig at the peg. Let's do this right, just like this. So that way, it's like that. Now, I think it is optional to take to make sure that the wing is on. I'm going to check that right now as we do so. I think it's optional to have the wing there. Therefore, I'm going to take the wing out, put this back to its place. Make sure it's nice and snug. Now, to where it looks like that. Do the same with the other one. Now, this is just a test. If it doesn't fit, then I'll put the wing back in. Okay. I've done this several times, but I keep asking myself, can you leave the wing out, or does it have to stay in? So I never tested that part. So this is the test, you know. Okay. Now, so you got it where it's like this, exactly like that. You fold it in like just like this to where it looks exactly like that. Now, the next thing you want to do is go on to the back side. Make sure that they are put together like that. And then on this front side, you want to make sure that they're put together because there's a little slot. You can barely see it. But let me separate it. But there's a slot for both of them. You put them together. Make sure that they goes into its hole for both of them. Just nice and tight. And hey, the wings are out. It looks better like that. It just does. So you can just leave it like that and then put the shoulders onto his arms. That is an option. I'll show you that right now. Wait, huh? Yeah, okay. Put this arm. Wait. Yeah, this to this arm. And this to this arm. See? And then you just put his feet onto there, right? And pose them however you would like to pose them, right? But let's show you what they look like on the scooter, okay? Plus, he's a lot less heavier without those things. Okay. This knee is bent. There we go. Okay, so you take this and you rotate this like that, and you bend it. Bend it like that. Needs to look like just like that. There we go, I guess. Okay, and so this is going to go, let's bend this up, bend pushing this up onto the sides here. See there? That side. And with flip it around. Okay. This has to be pointing down, so it's sitting like this, right? And you need to attach it right there. See? Now the thing about this is that the instructions want you to have this inside, but I thought it was cooler. So there's your option. There's your option, and options are good. Actually, I wonder if. Oh, okay. I had this facing the wrong way. This needs to face that way. There we go. See? Exactly this. So this is what it looks like from behind. And then take this, do the same exact thing. Make sure this is exactly like the other one. Take it up, pick it up, put it in. Fold the wings out, just like that. Voila! So, if you imagine with me for a moment, this is supposed to transform into like the weird Shockwave spaceship, right? Instead of a space gun, or the gun, not space gun, the gun that Decepticon can wield, right? Like Megatron can. But no, he transformed into a spaceship. So in the show, he's shorter than. Well, it's weird. It's like in the show, he's shorter than Megatron, but he can transform into a spaceship. Yet, however, he doesn't transform into a spaceship. So I'm just, yeah, there's some positives and some negative sides to the figures and the toys, but I'm not gonna complain. I don't care about that. I just care if it's a good story or whatnot. And in Shockwave, I think this was a very Shockwavy experience. So, how do you get him to scoot on his scooter? That's probably a big question, since it doesn't roll like RC's. Actually, the only problem with RC's scooter, a plus side, it can roll when she's on it. Negative side is that just fighting with RC, because she's a bit unbalanced and her legs are so thin, and she's just trying to make sure that they fit into the pig and all that. But Shockwave, let's have him pose like he's like he's ready to scoot. Okay, Shockwave, it's an easy peasy step. The only problem with this is that it does tend to fall apart. But you got the hole right there. And you see what I mean? See what I mean? It falls apart. That's the negative side to this. Is that it falls apart because either A, the screws don't, not the screws, but the pegs don't want to peg in, or yeah. Now, I think they had designed where there's a certainty of it staying together, but I don't know. I didn't design the toy. I didn't make the toy. This has been a 20-minute experience. Now, this is probably the reason why they want you to have the fins down, but since they're very flexible, now put that there. Now hold on to them. There's one problem with Shockwave's scooter, or the idea of him being attached to a scooter, it falls apart. But that's something you can fix as you're putting him onto his feet. Now, his pegs are tight for his feet. There. See, now he's on there. But now we need to make sure that this stays on there. It's always this one. And I don't know if it's broken or if it's too loose or something in between. But there you go. And now I can now put the fins down. The feet fins or leg fins. Careful. Oh, and see, the other one pops off. If it's not one thing, it's another. Oh, and so that's another thing. The feet part don't like to stick together. And then see, again, if it's not one thing, it's another. This thing pops up, this pops up. This thing pops up, this pops up. But now that I finally got him all together and all situated, and all not nice and tight. Ah, there it goes. It pops right in. Voila! Finally! Takes a lot of patience, but it's worth the 20, roughly, 10 minutes to do so. So here is Generation Select's Soundwave. He is cool. He is gray. And yes, you could swap out the parts and all their stuff. I might do that for like either I don't have the time to do the parts swapping and all that stuff, but I might do that for a part 3 video or something. I don't know. A mini video on the shelf. This means war. But yes, this is Generation Select's Soundwave, or not Soundwave, Shockwave. Here is Soundwave, not Generation Select's, but here's the anniversary Sound Blaster, actually, not Soundwave. Sound Blast, they're just a confusing bunch. You got Sound Blaster, right? Depending on which series you watch him from, he's a different character or he's the same character. So right here, not right him. He is a him, but you know. I know, it's the camera that's on. And I do not want to turn off the camera or edit this out or whatever. I can't edit it out, but anyways. So there you go. Yeah. I don't want to start over. Just sit in timeout. Just sit in timeout. You're making me mad. Here he is. That's it. It's just amazing. He moves just like Shockwave with the arms and the legs and the bends. It transforms the same way. He just looks slightly better. Did the little details on there. It's amazing. I would recommend it. If you're planning to just get the one character per character, I guess, I don't know. Like if you're planning to I just want the characters, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to get this character. I'm not saying that you have to. I'm saying that it's optional. The idea is that it also just gives the figure, if you want both of them, the only reason why I got them is because you can swap the parts. And it looks cool when one of them's wearing gray and the other one's wearing purple. And the idea it just looks cool. I do want to write a little fan fiction about Transformers, but that's not anytime soon. That's not happening anytime soon. But basically, the idea is that it's if I were to tell you about little fan fiction, I'll tell you about it like in a separate video about what my idea is for like a Transformers series or story. Anyways, so like the idea is that he's just gray. He looks amazing. There's a lot of play value in him. You could move the parts around to where, not just swap the parts, but like just have them look different. You don't have to put them exactly where the instructions say, and that's a good part. That's just a good part about it. You don't have to put them exactly where they want you to put them. You can put them on his legs, like have him have super legs or something. Put all the parts onto his arms, super arms. Put it on his backpack somehow, I don't know. Or you can probably, I'm not certain, but you can probably put them onto other figures, these parts onto other figures. Maybe not all of them, but probably some of them. There's some parts that are exclusive to the Shockwave, so I'll probably go over that in the next episode in more detail. Just in comparison. But anyways, that's all for this episode. See ya. Leave a like, and if you dislike the video, okay? If you really dislike the video, dislike it. I encourage you to dislike the video, okay? If you like the video, I also encourage you to like the video, okay? If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to subscribe, okay? That's the fun part about YouTube, is that there's a lot of things you can do, just like there's a lot of things you could do with the Transformers. You can also comment down below. Don't post a link. That's the one thing I don't like about YouTube. Yeah, YouTubers is they post a link, a weird link, and I don't trust you. Don't. I'll delete it, but like I don't like it. The moment you post a link, I don't like it. But anyways, leave a like, comment down below, share your thoughts about Shockwave or this Shockwave. Are you gonna get them? Are you not gonna get them? How's your collection going so far? Again, that's all I have for today, folks. See y'all next week. We got some stuff to do. Yeah, I also I will publish like a mini episode talking about, you can swap them, okay? I know probably don't need to, but I will. But the video will also cover if you can put the parts onto other Autobots and Decepticons, or just any character at all. So we'll discover that in the next episode in part 3. See ya. Bye-bye.